Hey, what's going on, everybody? I just wanted to do a quick update. I've had a few people ask me about getting hired as a graphic designer, both in-house and freelance. I just want to go over real quick how to get hired as an in-house designer. And we literally just hired a guy about a week ago for an in-house position. And I want to give you guys 5 tips on what I would recommend you guys do as a graphic designer or graphic artist or whatever it is in that kind of field to get hired on in your profession that employers like myself are looking for. So number 1, have an updated resume. Man, I can't tell you how many resumes I've looked at, and it looks like it was done in like Microsoft Word or something like that. It's a phone number that I can't reach. There's no website or no link to a website. I mean, even if you haven't worked in an actual print shop, design shop, marketing firm in the last couple of years, at least put on the resume that you've been doing something and that you've been active in your field, whether it's freelance, personal jobs, some logo design here, online design contests, whatever. I'll look at resumes and, that person hasn't done anything design related for probably 5 or more years. Spelling errors. I know it sounds weird. I know I'm not hiring a English teacher or somebody to be a writer, but in my industry, we do have to use a lot of type, so it helps if those people take the time to check type, especially on their resumes. Number 2, making yourself readily available and returning phone calls, emails, text messages, anything of that nature. I'll reach out to people. There was a time where I reached out to 10 different designers. 3 of them answered the phone or responded to their emails. So just make yourself available so that we can get a hold of you. Number 3, make sure that you can show up on time and you can commit to a schedule. And what I mean by that is I'll set up a interview in person, and then like those people, I'll never hear back from them again, or they're late. They're like 30 minutes late, half an hour late. The old saying goes, if you're on time, you're late. And if you show up early, you're on time. Show up for the interview early. If you're supposed to be there at 1 p.m., get there at 12:45. That looks good for the employer, and it makes, that looks good on you in regards to the employer, and it starts things off on the right foot. Number 4, be honest. Don't lie just to get the job. I've been catfished before. I had a designer come in one time. The guy said he could do this and do that, and then he literally sits down, opens up Photoshop, and he's asking me to show him how to apply layer mask. That's Design Basics 101, right? Number 5, become a chameleon. Be able to adapt and fit into certain environments, okay? If you go into a place for an interview and you're walking around and it's got a more of a corporate feel, then, go ahead and make an effort to, wear some slacks, polo, maybe some comfortable loafers or if you're a lady, a dress or whatever. Or for my case, at my shop, it's real laid back. We're in t-shirts, shorts, hats, all that kind of stuff. If you want to come in wearing a bow tie and a plaid shirt and whatever, you can. But, make sure you're asking the right questions so you can make sure that you're a good fit for that company and that they're a good fit for you. And I'm going to throw an extra one in there. Negotiation. Make sure negotiations are taken care of in regards to whether you're going to be W-2, 1099, what your hourly pay is. Are you going to be salary? Are you going to get 2 weeks paid vacation? Are your hours going to be flexible and you can make them up? Or are you going to have definite hours? Are you ever going to work weekends or not work weekends? Make sure you ask these right questions, because you don't want to go through the whole hiring process and possibly leave an old job, come to the new job, and then find out that it's not what you thought it was because you didn't ask the right questions and some things were unclear. So once you got in there, you found out, oh, I got to come in every other weekend for 5 hours. Well, man, I play softball. I play in a weekend softball league on Saturdays. I can't do that. Well, you've already been hired on, and, you know, they've probably taken down the ad online for a designer. And now you guys are in an awkward spot because you need to tell them that you can't work Saturdays. So just to make sure you put all the cards on the table, be honest. You know, if there's something that you're not really great at, then express that to the employer, because it may or may not be a big deal for them. That it may be something that they can catch you up on, or they've got somebody else in that company that can do it. So those are just a couple of quick tips that I want to give out there for some of my fellow graphic designers that may be looking for a job, that want to try and get hired on by a wrap shop, sign shop, marketing firm, advertising firm, whatever it is. If you're looking for a job, those are some things that can help you out in today's world in 2021. All right, till next time.